Hello and welcome to Opinions Plus. I don't know how gullible you have to be, but I just heard just a short little clip, and this will be a short clip because it doesn't take much to speak to this one issue. But how gullible do you have to be to believe? And again, sorry, but it's Trump nonsense, but it goes to the heart of the matter of people. This guy said he doesn't know the charges against him in his little PR campaign stop before the trial gig there. How gullible do you think everybody is? Apparently, they're so damn gullible that they can believe that this guy pays millions of dollars for those attorney bumpkins standing next to him, that he doesn't know what the hell the charges are? And they want you and me to believe this? He lies, and these Judge, what's her name, Janine, and Sean Hannity guy say the same thing? How on earth can they stand there or sit there on whatever plane they're on and say this guy doesn't know what the charges are? I mean, this is nuts. And to think that people will believe this, that he's paying millions of dollars for attorneys standing right next to the guy, never says a damn word, just stands there and stares like, as one guy put it, a human mannequin, and never told his client what the charges were, never knew who brought the charges. How bloody ignorant do you think we are? Apparently, you must think people are that stupid to not to put two and two together. Or that lawyer is so good, he rips off his clients for millions of dollars, and there's three of them or four of them, whatever. And that Alina Habba gal, they all know. But this Todd Blanche is the lead attorney, standing there, stone-faced. He lies about the fact that there's nobody allowed outside, and then they put people outside the last 2 days of the court or the trial. They just lie so blatantly. It's so blatant. You don't even have to know the facts. You just put two and two together. Obviously, there's people that could have been in front, there wasn't police blockades and all this other nonsense that he put out, how persecuted he is and all this other stuff. I just had to mention it. I know it's good, it's just but it's a wonder to me how people can believe a man like that and the people he surrounds himself with, like that Shapiro gal who was a judge. He's talking about Fifth Amendment rights, and Hannity's talking about Sixth Amendment rights, and how persecuted this poor bumpkin is because he's so stupid he can't hire people that know. Good grief. And yet people believe everything this clown says. How can you do that? That's what I got to say. It's just a wonder. How can we believe? How can people be so gullible to believe this rhetoric that comes out of this guy's mouth? He'll lie about anything and everything, and people believe it. I don't understand why. I guess I'll never understand why. Not to even question it. You don't have to know the judicial system. You don't have to know the different, I mean, you don't have to know this to put, you just have to follow a little bit and you get the understanding. The simple fact that he's got a $3 million team standing right next to him and he doesn't know what the charges are? Holy moly. He is so ignorant that he gets ripped off by everybody? Holy moly. You know? And then what really killed me too, why didn't the prosecution put up all these witnesses? He said it right there. There's people from his own organization. Why didn't they put them up? Like Weisselberg and some of these other clowns. Why? Because they didn't want to. Well, why didn't he and his team put them up? Why didn't he testify? No, they just spread the lie and say, why didn't somebody else do it? Not why don't I do it? Why, what is my policy? What is my perspective? What does my lawyers tell me to do? And then he goes on, oh yeah, I'm going to do rely on attorney privilege or attorney guidance shtick. Lies. Why? Because if he did that, he has to, relinquish a lot of rights because he's saying the attorney told him to do it. So the attorney, client privilege goes out the window. He's got to speak up the truth. How did this happen? What did he say? They don't want to do that. They don't want to put him on the stand. They don't want anything to do with that. Lies. Sheer bald-faced lies. And it's not a matter of policy. It's just a matter of character. My gosh, it's character. Find somebody with some character, please. Isn't there anybody out there with character? Isn't there anybody? Sheesh. There's skimmers and they're grifters and they just are. Sorry to say that. No, I'm not really sorry to say that. I'm sorry I have to say that. Anyway, thanks for listening. Subscribe if you like and pass it on or whatever. But I just had to relate that my exasperation. Keep hope alive. Go to the good. It's our only solution. But boy, it's hard sometimes, isn't it? Isn't it? Critically think. Put two and two together. Not just listen to that junk. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. Bye for now.